Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am here for my 24 weeks pregnancy vlog, and that means I'm 6 months pregnant, which is crazy to think. So you would think since I'm 6 months pregnant that I have 3 months left of my pregnancy, but you're wrong. It's more like 4 months. So the whole 9 months pregnant thing is kind of delusional because you're pregnant for longer than 9 months. We are going to start with symptoms like usual. So one of the symptoms that I didn't notice until I was actually watching my previous pregnancy vlog was that I have been having like chest redness and like just my chest has been red lately, and that's something that I've never noticed. So I guess this could be something that I've had for a while now, but just now noticed as I was watching my last pregnancy vlog. And I also didn't notice until my last pregnancy vlog how many like freckles I have on my chest. And I kind of feel like I've gained freckles and moles during this pregnancy, which seems really weird, but I feel like I haven't been out in the sun or anything, but I think I'm getting more freckles. If that's like an actual pregnancy thing, or if that's happened to any of you guys, I want to know, because that's weird. I have been having nausea this week, and it's mostly when I'm laying down or like really early in the morning. I can just feel like a tinge of nausea, and sometimes it gets bad, but most of the time it's bearable. I have been noticing a tightness and heaviness like low on my abdomen, which some people think is Braxton Hicks contractions, which is so strange. Like, I feel like it's kind of early to be having them, but some people say that they have them this week, so maybe I'm having Braxton Hicks contractions. Weight gain. I have not weighed myself since my doctor's appointment when I had gained 24 pounds. And so when I go back for my next appointment is when I have my glucose test, and I'll be weighed again. So I've probably gained more weight. I feel like I've gained so much weight. And now I'm starting to really be able to see it, so it's definitely packing on. I've been really emotional this week, like really emotional. I will cry over almost anything or get worked up over almost anything, and I've had just like a few like little meltdowns. I'm still having occasional headaches, but it's nothing too awful, and I am also still having nosebleeds. I also think that I'm growing more hair. More specifically, I think I'm growing baby hair, because I've been noticing when I put my hair up, there's like these baby hairs underneath in the back that won't like fit up in my pony, and I haven't had that in a very long time. Check out my lion cat. Hello, say hello, I'm a lion. Hear me roar. I got her shaved yesterday. Show him your tail. I got her shaved yesterday, so Duchess is more sanitary now because she was pooping on herself. It wasn't very nice. It wasn't very nice to clean. I love her so much. Thirst. I have been so thirsty. I will wake up in the middle of the night just like craving water like uncontrollably, and I'll go in the kitchen and like get a big tall glass of ice water and just chug it. I feel like there's multiple times throughout the night that I just like cannot quench my thirst. It's getting to the point now where I can't stand for long periods of time. I get exhausted really easy. Nick and I were in Home Depot the other day, and he was like looking for shelving for the garage, and I just sat down. I just went and got a Coke Zero from the little mini fridge, and I came back to the aisle he was on, and I just sat there. I cannot stand and wait for you to pick out shelving. I have been breathing really hard. It's so awkward. It's like seriously so awkward, and I've been picking it up in my vlogs. Like, you'll hear me in the background like in my Foodie Friday vlogs. It's so embarrassing, but it's like my diaphragm is being like, everything's like pushing upwards, and so it's cutting off my air supply. I can't wait to show you my belly, because the linea nigra, I don't know if I'm ever saying this right, but the line that goes from the top of your belly to the bottom of your belly is getting darker and darker. So I really hope it shows up on camera because it's so weird. I've been seeing Skyla move from the outside. This week, I would say, is her biggest week in terms of movement. If I put my hands like on my belly, I can just like, I can feel her like roll against my hand like this, or like push up against it, or I can see it now from the outside. Nick hasn't been able to see it from the outside yet, but me and Zell can see it from the outside, right? I think Zell knows that there's a little baby in there. I've heard that dogs can actually hear babies crying in your uterus. But do babies actually, or what they said, babies crying in utero, that was the word or the sentence that I read. But do they cry inside your utero? I don't know, do they cry in there? But I read that dogs can hear it, so maybe Zell can hear her moving around and making noises. Sounds weird, but who knows. Speaking of the dogs and cat, I'm getting a little worried about animal integration. I think Zell's gonna do great with a new baby. I don't know about Duchess, because Duchess is kind of out of control because she's a kitten. She's 6 months old, so she's just like all over the place. And I put kitty caps on her nails, but she can scratch if she doesn't have the kitty caps on, and she bites. And I know when she's biting it's to play, but I don't want her to try to play with Skyla and bite Skyla because I will freak out. And I've also heard that cats sometimes lay on top of a baby's face and it can smother them, and I'm getting nervous about this. I've watched like multiple videos on how to integrate your cat with your baby, but a lot of the stuff that they talk about just sounds super weird, and like, I don't know, the stuff that people suggest, I just don't know if I like trust it. I guess we're just gonna see how it goes, but I'm definitely nervous about that. Nick has been really stressed out this week, and it's just for multiple reasons. One of them being that this is our first year filing taxes as a married couple, and we have an appointment on Friday to do that, and it's just kind of like, it's such a stressful situation altogether. And so there's that, and then we kind of had like a little argument about, like, Nick is very like super social and like wants to go out all the time and do things with friends all the time and like meet new people, and he's just like very like out there. And I have been like more of a homebody and more of like I just want to chill at the house, or you know, stay home, and like, you know, on a weekend, like my idea of a good time would be like ordering in, watching a movie, or like hanging out, because I just, for some reason, that's just been more of my personality lately. And so Nick like kind of surprised me with this like barbecue on Sunday, and we got into an argument about it because whenever you have a barbecue at your house, that means that, well, I guess it doesn't mean, I guess you don't have to do these things, but for me that means like I want the house to be clean. I have to wake up and like get myself looking presentable because that makes me feel good about myself. I don't want to have people over and, you know, be frumpy or anything. And then it also means that I want to entertain. If I'm having people over, like I want to cook appetizers and I want to, you know, be a good host. So I kind of found out about this last minute, and I was just like, it did not go over well with me. So we've had a little bit of like a rocky week. I have been taking baths. I don't know if I mentioned this in my last video, but I've been taking baths. So people were telling me that it's okay to take baths. You just can't let your body temperature rise to a certain level. But basically, I'm just making sure that my baths aren't like hot tub hot. So I've really been enjoying baths with my alcohol-free wine and my alcohol-free champagne. I had a glass last night, and the brand is just called Free, F-R-E. And I had a little bubble bath, alcohol-free champagne party last night with myself. I'm about to get into products, although this week I don't have very many, just very few this week, which is crazy. I don't really have a ton, but I don't have very much. And I was just realizing that Skyla's nursery and all the stuff that I buy for Skyla is like, a lot of it's like really high end. Like her furniture is amazing. And then like all of ours is mostly IKEA and Wayfair. And I'm just like laughing because I'm like, this is how you know when you're ready for a kid, is when you want to spend all your money on your kid and not yourself. So that's kind of funny. Like our room is nowhere near, like our bed is like the nicest part of our room. Like everything else is just like whatever, just like practical stuff, you know? And with Skyla, it's all just so elaborate. Before I show you the couple things that I do have, I wanted to say that I'm not getting a couple things. I'm not going to be getting a nursing cover because, really, I mean, it's like an apron, and if I wanted an apron, I would just wear my apron that I have. I can just use like a blanket or I don't know, something. But nursing covers to me are like such a ridiculous concept. I know they have like a thing that goes around the neck, but I can find a way to nurse without needing to wear that hideous contraption that was clearly designed just to make money. I'm also not going to be getting a humidifier, and that's because we live in the Houston area, so it's plenty humid here. And if we get to a point where the doctor recommends that we get a humidifier, I'll go ahead and buy one. But at this point, I don't think that it's necessary, so I'm not going to be buying a humidifier. And finally, I'm not going to be buying a diaper stacker because they're hideous and because I can find another area for diaper storage rather than having a basically Santa sack that matches the bedding hanging in my nursery. I don't think I need one. If I end up changing my mind on any of these things, I will let you know. What I have to show you today is all from my bump box, and I received a couple things this time that I'm really excited about that I really like. This is a lip gloss, and the color is Birthday Suit, and the company is Lip Lush, and it's by Couture. Couture is the same company that made the shampoo and conditioner that I showed you that smells like almond extract, which I still use and really love. So I like the way this smells, I like the color, and it's safe for pregnancy, so where's the harm in that? This is really cool. This is a Anna Naturals Shrink My Feet Herbal Salt Soak, and it's a blend of Epsom and Dead Sea salts with lavender and rose plus essential oil. And I thought this was really cute because I don't have a foot soak, and I thought it would be really nice, especially getting this far into pregnancy. But look at all the what it has inside of it. I think this is really cute, so I'm excited to try this out. Another thing I got in my bump box this month is these To Go Spa eyes, and this is called Coconut Eyes, and it's the Tropical Staycation, aka the Plumper, and it's 3 under eye treatments with collagen, amino acid, and vitamins. That's what the packaging looks like. But it comes with 3 sets, which is awesome. And I have dark circles, so I'm hoping that maybe these will help a little bit with that, but probably not. Nothing ever does, but this is what I got. And finally, I got this Belly Pure and Pampered Body Wash, which is balanced cleansing wash with lavender oil, chamomile, and cucumber. Picky for a purpose, and it's OBGYN and dermatologist recommended. You guys already know that I have used the face wash to this, and I loved it. I love the smell, I loved everything about it. So now I have the body wash, which is great. I love having products that are safe for pregnancy, and since it was in my bump box, I'm really excited about it. That is all I have to show you guys this week, so that was not very many products. But now I'm gonna go ahead and show you my bump. This top that I'm wearing is a Jessica Simpson maternity top from Motherhood Maternity. Here is my bump from the front, from the side, back, and my other side. Here it is without a shirt from the front. You can see the outline kind of like starting to make pretty much just like a perfectly round circle. So I can definitely see the line right here just on like my little screen. So I think you guys are going to be able to see the linea nigra. Okay, that is it for my 24 weeks pregnancy vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching and following along on my journey. I can't believe we're 6 months the way through. It feels like just yesterday I recorded my 8 weeks pregnant vlog, and things have changed a lot since then. So thank you guys for following along. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And don't forget to leave your comments below. I love it when you guys interact, and when you have questions, I can answer them for you in the comments. So See you next time.